Now you have a spell in Conan Exile Update 3.0 that can harvest every single resources around you without any tools to farm. So which one you think gives you more resources? This spell or the pickaxe? Hello everyone, Darkat here with Conan Exile tutorial episode 3. In this video we're gonna explain about all the magics and spells that came to update 3.0. Before we started, if you enjoyed this video, make sure you put a like on the video, it will help me a lot. We're gonna go from left to right and show all the spells. The first one is the corruption one, that it gives corruption to every enemy that it's nearby. So we're going for the second spell. The second one will show every resources around you with the corruption you have around yourself. So it's only show you the rare resources like iron. You can see it far away. So this is very good for new players to see where they can farm some rare resources in any part of the map. So we're gonna show here how to cancel your spell. So all you need to do is to again click on your spell and your spell gonna be removed. So we're going for the next category of spells is about lives and force. So this life and force category gonna give you some good spells that is one of them is the first one will give you like a light around yourself that is gonna follow you anywhere you are going, and it's light everywhere for you. So for example, you're going to some dark dungeons and you don't have a torch with you, you create a spells. And the second spell for this category is the same light, but the difference is you can put the light in a static location and the light will not move. So this can be good for your base. For example, you are in the base crafting, the night come and you want some light, bam, you spam this spell and your base is lighted. We're going for the last spell in this category, that calling the dead. So this spell is pretty cool and nice. It's make a huge fog around you. It can be good for running, can be good for massive PvP, can be good for distraction. You're gonna spawn some undead from the ground. They're gonna rise up, they're gonna of course be your friend and they're gonna just attack the enemy. They have some low HP, around 100 HP. They are not gonna be so strong, but you can spam this. You can even grief people by this spell to spawn undead inside their base. If you also gonna ask how to learn all these spells, I also make a video that is gonna explain you a step by step how to become a sorcerer. Up here you can check it out to don't miss it. So we're jumping for the new cool spell. It's gonna be the best spell that everyone was waiting for it, the Bat Rider. So this spell gonna be super broken at the start. People gonna rob epic spaces as much as you can think about it. Look how this bat can go up. Look the stamina of the bat. You can press the space to go high, you cannot press the space to go down, and you can press C to fall any moment you want. So you can time your flying and you slide down on the enemy wall and you're on top of his base. You can start bombing, and epic spaces now are trash. So do not use epic spaces in update 3.0. So we're going for the next spell. This category is about duplication and making enemy full. So the first spell on this category is look how my HP become from 160 to 16,000 HP. So if you're running around with 16,000 HP, you're gonna fool the enemy and they're gonna scare that what the fuck is this, like why you have 16,000 HP. And the next one in this category, you're gonna make a duplication of your character anywhere you point your mouse. For example, I point my mouse there, now I make a duplication from my character there. So it's not gonna fool the enemy because they can see it's not a player, but it's very good to clear the camps because all the NPCs gonna aggro on this. So we're gonna go for the next spell. We gotta go for the next spell, is the most important spell in the next update. That's the invisibility for sure. So most of the people was worried about this spell, that they're gonna get robbed inside their base by some invisible guy or they're gonna die to invisible guy. That's not true. If you can see here, when you hit someone, your invisibility is gone, or if you go too close to a player, invisibility gone. So don't worry about that. We're going to the next spells. This spell is gonna be the most powerful spells because, for example, this frozen bridge, the first one. Look, you can point your mouse anywhere you want and you can make a bridge for yourself. This can be good for, I don't know, raiding epic spaces. Again, you can make your foundation. From your foundation, you can make a frozen bridge to the enemy base and you can rob them. Or it's good for raiding, I don't know, fly bases or jumping in epic spaces. Again, with drawbridge, you can, this bridge gonna help you a lot to jump higher. And the next spell that can help, again, the last spell, like for example, you are on the sky on the frozen bridge, you can use the slow fall. So what is this slow fall spell doing? When you are jumping, you're gonna be slower to jump and you're gonna be immune to fall damage for a couple of seconds. So we're jumping for the very interesting spell, and this one is my favorite, is to farm every resources around you without any tool, without any equipment or anything. So when you use this spell, it's gonna farm everything around you, and look how much resources I just got. So it can be good for the start of server when you have no good tools to farm and you don't have time. By the way, that the spell not farming any animals, only resources. We're gonna go for the next spell, that it's about darkness. So what is this darkness spell doing? It's make around you super dark, very dark. No, you cannot see anything. That's why I combine this spell with the life and force spell that makes a light around you so you can see better. But be careful, this spell have some spider nest inside, so you can get hardly cripple and you cannot move. So we're gonna jump on the last spell they have in the next update, is about lightning spell. So what this lightning spell do? It's a very powerful spell that you can summon some lightning on top of you in a short area that it can damage randomly everything around you, NPCs, enemies, animals, or even resources. If you have some rock there, the lightning gonna destroy the rock.